Dr. Emily Grace. I'm with the coroner's office.
Dr. Grace?
Dr. Ogden.
We could have met at my office. There was no need.
I know, and I apologize. But a fresh corpse in a crime scene, what more could one ask for?
No corpse at all, I suppose.
Of course, sir. But it appears we have little choice in that. Nor does he.
So why have you chosen to work here, as opposed to the land of the living?
I don't have the patience to adopt a cheerful bedside manner.
It's finger marks.
Oh, yes, I see. How interesting. I beg your pardon. It's delicious.
And practical.
Practical?
Emily, think. Pizza pie serves as its own plate, no dishes.
It would be handy to have at home.
Perfect for a bachelor.
Or a working woman. You know, if that man used his bicycle...
He could deliver it right to your door.
Exactly, George. You really should start writing down more of our ideas.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little lost. I was summoned to see Mr. Walsh.
At this time of night?
There was something in the creases of his palm during my postmortem. I thought it was dirt, but something else.
What?
Something that glows.
Do you think it's from the ghost?
Ghosts don't manifest physical matter.
Yes, right. Now I know. I wouldn't miss this. Shall we? Let's go shop this. Dr. Grace, looks like you have your work cut out for you. Well, it looks like the ingredient truly is
Dreadfully sorry. That's not very sporting, man.
Well, are you going to arrest me, Constable?
I should thank you, Ralph. Your sneeze put me in an excellent position. I suppose I should start saving my pennies for the Gallery Colbert.
Yes. Perhaps they are looking for a shop girl and a security guard. I can just imagine the papers. Lady Doctor and her pet constable take the gutters of Paris by storm.
I'm so sorry. How dreadfully clumsy of me.
Oh, my foot. It's broken. It's broken.
Oh, it is not.
Ralph!
Look, I'm sorry, Dr. Grace, but I have no choice but to disqualify you and ask you to leave the premises immediately.
Dr. Grace was about to win the competition.
Assaulting one's opponent is hardly the action of an Olympian.
Emily, you were about to win.
Of course I was.
So what, you threw away Paris for me?
Don't go getting a swelled head over at George Crabtree.
Thank you, George. Right there.
The angle of impact is too high on the skull. Still too high. Perfect. Now, given the difference between your height and the height of this pumpkin, and subtracting that from Mr. Simpson's height, we can conclude that the killer is 5 feet 10 inches tall. I was asked by Chief Constable Giles to determine whether the blood on the dress was human.
And this is possible?
First, one has to isolate an individual blood cell. One does this
A
by...
simple yes or no will suffice.
Ooh, this should be good.
Better be.
They're very easy to use. Simply affix them like this.
Hello, Emily.
Hello.
Oh, my goodness. It looks like the plague has struck.
It's this unrelenting heat wave. Every John Doe in the city is being sent here until they can be claimed. These deaths are just from the heat. This one died of dehydration, this one asphyxiation, and this bright spark rolled off his roof while sleeping.
Let's bring on our floozy.
Sir?
Bonjour. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mademoiselle Desiree Deneuf.
And Mr. New.
Miss Worthington!
Mr. Newhouse. Ms. Deneuve, I have made my feelings toward you perfectly clear.
But I would never kill your brother. I loved him. You must believe me.
I don't believe a word.
Miss Desiree Deneuf, you're under arrest for the murder of Mr. Ian Worthington.
What?
Come with me.
No! I will not go.
Miss Deneuf, please put the gun down.
No.
Miss Deneuf, you're not helping your case. If you just come with me.
No.
Miss Deneuf, look, I realize you're very upset. You've been wronged.
Oh, dear. Come away, child.
Emily, are you all right? Emily!
They gone?
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Dr. Grace, are you really hurt?
I added the blood last minute. Children. One is quiet and mild. The other is loud and complaining. We know which one gets fed first. We know which one gets listened to. We have come here
Oh, Lord. Look.
Dr. Grace? Julia?
Mr. Garland?
Oh, it appears you're both caught in unfortunate circumstance. And what are you doing here? I'm arguing for the Crown Prosecutor. You didn't hear the news? I passed the bar. Your accomplishments are hardly a matter of interest to me. I see. Well, I could have a few words with the Crown. I know they'll listen to me. I could advocate leniency on your behalf. Both of you. I should. And the others? Well, I'm not a miracle worker.
Then we need no favors from you.
Do you feel the same way, Emily?
You'd rather not know how I feel, Mr. Garland.
Jackson! Where's Larkin?
I don't know, sir.
Where's Crabtree?
There, sir. Inspector!
Just keep driving. Jackson, come on, let's get after him. Higgins, stay there.
Hey, Inspector! We're not going to catch them in that carriage! Thank you!
Jackson, get in the back.
But I...
You sure you can handle this thing?
There can't be much to it.
It's my car.
Let's dance. Together?
Why not? I'll lead.
I love this music.
Rather fast, don't you think?
Constable Crabtree's life could be at stake.
Rather him than me.
There they are. We can catch them.
Go faster.
I'm trying.
I know how fast this motor car can go.
The pedal is extended all the way, Mr. Larkin. The pedal is pressed against the middle.
This bloody flipper won't go fast enough.
Language, Doctor. Sir Grace, what a happy coincidence.
Inspector, what can I do for you?
I was hoping that you could come to dinner this evening.
Oh, how kind, but
Charlie thinks very highly of you, and he could use some friends his own age.
I'm afraid I have to work this evening.
Tomorrow, then.
Perhaps, but
Perfect. 7 o'clock.
sounds lovely.
Good day, ladies.
We're carrying too much weight.
Jackson, you're slowing us down. Well, jump off, man.
That's more like it. If I may, Miss Moss and I have been invited along to a shoplifting scheme at 2 o'clock. Perhaps if you caught them in the act?
Could always use it as leverage.
Beatrice may not confess, but the other girls may say something of use.
We may as well use the diversion to search Beatrice Crawford's rooms. We'll get something on her one way or the other.
Give it up, Manfred. You'll never get away with this. Roger. Man alive! Don't shoot, you maniac!
Stay down, Roger. Steady on.
Damn it, I'm slipping! Stop slipping, Constable! I'm trying! Get in, Constable, yes! And pull the car over safely. I'm in a very precarious position back here. Thank God.
Sorry about this, Constable. You were supposed to be part of the plan.
Sincerest apologies, Constable!
Oh, okay, get under arrest.
These would look beautiful on you. You should try this.
I don't like any of this. I would like to see what's in the case, please.
I require immediate service. I have a function this evening, not a single necklace worth wearing. In a moment, madam. Oh, that would really bring out the green in your eyes. Oh, nice. I believe this is yours. Yes, thank you. I know you. You tried to rob me. Yes, you and the other one. Get back here. Go. You have to leave now.
I can't take it. If I take it, the whole plan will be ruined. You don't have a choice. Come on.
Come with me, young lady.
What, can't a girl spend money?
You and your cohorts had no intention of buying anything.
I've never seen these ladies before in my life.
Get in the wagon. In the wagon.
I demand to speak to Mr. Officer, right now. Officer.
Bollocks.
I have done nothing wrong.
Julia,
Emily?
I heard what happened with Miss Hamilton. I'm sorry things didn't work out.
Do you mind if we skipped the apologies and went straight to the whiskey?
Whiskey? It seems there are some mysteries of the morgue I have yet to discover.
Was that really necessary, Doctor? Overplaying it a bit, don't you think?
I'm afraid not.
Oh, crikey.
I wonder what Lillian Moss was doing in a place like this, in the dead of winter, no less.
The human heart certainly is a mystery, isn't it, sir?
Indeed.
All that time I spent with Dr. Grace, I never would have guessed.
We don't have to discuss it, George. If
I don't mind. I would hate to think I did something wrong. I mean, what could Lillian possibly have to offer that I do not? Or you know what I mean, any man for that matter.
I really wouldn't know, George.
I suppose men do tend to be brutish, uncouth creatures, as where women tend to be refined, caring. They certainly smell better.
Yes.
In fact, if you think about it in those terms, it's a wonder all women don't choose to be with other women.